How's it going, guys? This is Tufsky, and I'm going to be unboxing a few of my D21 Pokeball tins so I can show you the difference between the variants in the balls, in the tins. So, every single one of these has a D21 logo on it, or code, which means it has the packs that belong in the D21 ball. But there are two variants. There's the one with the newer Pokemon TCG Live logo on it, and this one is the older Pokemon TCGO app that was released in 2014 and discontinued in the transition of these Pokeball tins coming out. So this is an interesting snapshot in history of the same product with the same code having different packs. So now this is going to be the newer one. I haven't opened these in a long time, and I've been chasing after Cosmic Eclipse packs, so that's what I'm looking for. Oh, one last difference before I even start opening them is the location of the address on the label is split. The first address is 10400 East 4th Street, and this one says 3rd floor, 2 Central Plaza. The same thing here, except it's stacked on top of one another. Pokemon International, Ireland Limited. Is that the same thing? Yeah, Ireland Limited. Those are the two differences. These are the two variants of the balls. I believe I have 31. Let's say I have 30. Let's say I have 30 Pokeball tins with D21 codes on them. And this is the only black sheep of the bunch. So I'll start by opening this. I believe this ball came with Evolving Skies. Now, I broke the label. That's it. Jeez. Let's see what's in this Pokeball tin. Level ball tin. As predicted, Cosmic Chilling Infusion. Wow, these packs are in terrible condition. Alright, wonderful. Alright, these are packs I can rip in the future, I guess. And I have an EV coin. It looks like an extra large EV coin. One last look at the packs so you can see it. Evolving Skies, Chilling Rain, and Fusion Strike. So this is the newer version of the Pokeball tin. These are the older ones that I've been chasing for the longest time. I've been buying them and keeping them sealed so that I can get Cosmic Eclipse from them one day in the future. Oh, that noise is going to be terrible. So, Ultra Ball tin, D21 code, a very old product. And now it has Vivid Voltage, Cosmic Eclipse, and Rebel Clash. Obviously, this is the chase pack. And they're all in terrible condition. My goodness. So many packs I can rip in the future. And it comes with a small coin. See the difference? This came in a newer tin. This came in the older tin. I'll be opening the rest of these later. But I also want to go over the difference between the Knockout Collection boxes that exist. So now, there are two variants of the Knockout Collection box. And one is expected to have Cosmic Eclipse, whereas the other one most likely has XY packs. And there's a way you can tell. I've also purchased a lot of these in the past because I was chasing Cosmic Eclipse. And when you look at the back, you'll see a few differences. They had the same app logo on them, but this right here is new. The UKCA is new, and these logos are split on the older version of the box. And I say this is the older version of the box because either this, I believe this logo, what does it say? Packaging from responsible sources. Boom. This logo right here says packaging from responsible sources. It also has the Pokemon website right here. Whereas on this one, it's right here. The SKU is exactly the same. So, this one right here has the older packs. This one right here has Cosmic Eclipse. Another way you can tell if you have them in your hand is if you shake them. They also contain coins. But in the older version, the coin is in a plastic sleeve. So when you shake it, you will not hear the coin in the box. If it's Cosmic Eclipse, the coin shakes in this. You can also do a peek test. So like, if you push down on the promo, you can see white packaging, right? It's hard to tell. But yeah, you can see white packaging because this card is actually in a white cardboard sleeve. Whereas this, you won't see a white packaging. You'll probably see a lot darker because it's a clear plastic sleeve. So now, these two I purchased from eBay. So I'm opening them because I'm very sussy about the people that I buy things from on eBay. But let's just open them with confidence, and let's not open them from the side like that because that annoys me when people open the package from the side. There is a code in there I'm going to explore, but I like to open them like this because it gets the sleeve right out. Let's see. Alright, well, you know what? Let's get the packs out. And there's 2 Darkness Ablaze. This is the worst possible combination of packs you can get from this box, but it is from this version of the box. You do get Darkness Ablaze in that version of the box, and 3 promo cards. Very, very bowed. Oh no. So that was a bad opening. Another Dragonite coin. Dragonite coin. Another one. Another one. Worst possible pack combination. But these packs are actually in better condition. Very good condition. These are actually, I think, if I was, and I am, collecting sealed packs, I would keep these packs sealed because of how well they have maintained shape versus this. This is going to get opened one day, and that's going to be a good day as well. But now let's go on to this box. Matter of fact, I need to show you one more difference. This is major. If you look at the back, this is the one with Darkness Ablaze. Worst possible outcome. But the address is 10400 East 4th Street, right? This is the new address. The older address for, I guess, the printing facility, the Pokemon Company International, is, you can barely read it. I'll put in a screenshot, but it's 601 108th Avenue, right? Like, the address is completely different between these 2 boxes. This is the older variant because it doesn't require friendly packaging, and it does have plastic. We have implemented laws to reduce plastic waste to be more conscious consumers. And then this right here is where I would get Tyranitar. But what's most important are the pack selections. This is the exact same pack selection I got originally. Boom! And here we go. We've got Roaring Skies from X and Y. Right? See that? got Ancient Origins. These packs are in beautiful shape. Since these packs are in such great shape, I'm going to put them in a nice little acrylic. I guess I can hide the logo on the back, but yeah, let's see. Put this in right here. Little magnet. Boop. That's awesome. That's awesome. And these Knockout Collections used to be sold at Walgreens, at CVS. But now if you're buying them on eBay, you'll have a better idea what you're buying if you're buying these two products. So, in conclusion, the older version has the plastic sleeve with the coin, where if you shake the box, you can't hear it. If you have the product in hand. Again, shake, no coin, no coin, no coin. But also, the address, the logo, and the positioning of these two guys on the newer packages, both right here. Peak test, you're gonna see more black because it's actually clear and it's reflecting the dark inside the box, whereas the newer packaging has the newer address saying it's actually these guys that are shifted around, where this guy, you get the picture. Look at the logos, look at the address. If you shake it, you will hear a coin. Anyway, peak test, you're gonna see white because it's in a cardboard sleeve, because this was printed after Brexit and after those laws were implemented for packaging from responsible sources. And that's the end of that. Alright, cool. You saw me get some Ancient Origin and Roaring Skies from a box that came out in 2017. These are the 2017 versions. The reprints are the ones with the UKCA friendly packaging, different address. And in this one you're gonna get Cosmic Eclipse. Let's see if I get Cosmic Eclipse this time and not get burned with Darkness Ablaze. And I just keep getting burned. Alright. So be careful. Oh my goodness. So be very careful opening this. It's a gamble. It's a really big gamble. You might get Darkness Ablaze. You might get Cosmic Eclipse. You'll never get burned if you buy the oldest version of this product, because the packs that you can hit are way more sought after. Again, it's supposed to be Cosmic Eclipse in here. Look at the back, friendly packaging, UKCA, peak test white. I open it like this. Everyone else opens it a different way. I'm the bad guy. Now let's just leave it right there for now. This is my third Knockout Collection from the reprint. The first two had Darkness Ablaze. Oh my goodness. Wow. I better hit that Charizard. This is, oh my goodness. check this out. So, in conclusion, these were trash. It has that white box on it. Only buy it if it's worth the price of two. If it's the price of these 2 packs, then you can buy it. You might win. But what I wanted to look for is that when other people unbox this, they open it from the side. And I've noticed there's a code, I just don't know from which side it is. It's not on this side. It's gonna be on the left-hand side of the box. This is a newer version. Is it? There's no code. There's no code. Is that right? Alright, cool. Let's see. So now what about the older version of the box? The older version of the box. Is there a code or something printed on the inside? There you go. English 2017 Knockout Collection. Collection Box A. So Collection Box A must be Tyranitar. That being the case, Lucario. So this is going to be my second box from the older version of the Knockout Collection, because you can see the address on the back, 601. See if there's a way for me to. Nope. Well, you won't be able to see the address because it's a little blurry, but you can see the logos. It's just these 2 guys split, as opposed to this, which is a newer version. New version has FSC logo on it, the very bottom right. This is the older version of the box. Now let's see what packs I can get. Let's see what packs I can get from this Knockout Collection box. This is the OG. This is the original print version. Because of the logos, where Pokemon.com is located. And let's open it. Let's see if I open it from this side. Let's open it from the side. The way that I hate it when people open it like that, it just looks so bad. Ugh. You hear that? Oh, it's disgusting. It's terrible. And then look. Oh, you see that? No. This is what you do. You do this. Boom. You rip the hanger off. Right? And boom. Voila. You got access to it. Jesus. All right. The pack selection. Let's find out. Oh, nope. I don't want you to think that I'm switching things around. All right, cool. So, promo Lucario. The other 2 promos. We've got Ancient Origins and Roaring Skies. Ladies and gentlemen, as predicted, you're not getting any of my codes. There we go. There it is. Alright, so on this side, there is actually, is it set B? Because if it's set B, there it is. Cool. So on the older version of the box, you can see that it says English 2017. The glue is crazy. But English 2017 Knockout Collection Box B. Whereas in the newer version, in the other one, in the Tyranitar box, it's going to be A. Those are the differences. You can't tell this difference until you destroy the product. But these 2 are the older versions of the box. All they have are these 2 logos. The address on the box starts with 601, which I believe was the old address to the Pokemon Company International. And yeah, and that's how you get Ancient Origin packs, Right. In Roaring Skies from the Knockout Boxes Knockout Collection. Oh, it's so cool. I haven't collected any of the cards from the X and Y era, so actually look at that. Ew, no. It's okay. I still appreciate you for who you are. It's okay. So in closing, you don't want to get burned. Don't buy the Knockout Collection box with the UKCA logo or this white square, because that means that the package has a white sleeve. That's the newer print. The older print, of the box comes with a plastic sleeve, the coin. And if you peek, it'll be much darker because it's clear and it's reflecting the black. I hope this video was very informative. In closing, when you're looking for D21 Pokeball tins, if you're purchasing them, if the addresses are stacked on top of each other, this ball has Cosmic Eclipse in them. If the address is split, it's going to have Evolving Skies. So now, this is going to be my last test, opening up a D21 Pokeball tin with what I suspect to be Cosmic Eclipse for science. Oh my goodness, sorry. So, D21 Luxury Ball Cosmic Eclipse. Bingo. These also come with a small coin. I don't know if you can hear the difference between a small coin and a large coin in the tin, but let's not get distracted. So these are the packs that you can get from the D21 Pokeball tins, and how you can tell which one's the older version, which one's the newer version. The older version has Cosmic Eclipse, Vivid Voltage, and Rebel Clash in them. The packs are not in the best condition, so they're probably great to rip. And if you're looking for Cosmic Eclipse from the Knockout Collection, this is where they would be, but expect to get burned. These packs do look gradable, so if you want to get this product, the Knockout Collection, I suggest you get the one without the white logo in this corner. Easiest thing you can notice is that if this doesn't have the white box, the white box means it has Darkness Ablaze or Cosmic Eclipse. So again, I'm gonna open one more so I can show you what I mean. Boom, white sleeve. That's the other thing you can peek test. I showed you already. And let's hope that this has Cosmic, so that we can end the video with a proper example of obtaining gradable copies of Cosmic Eclipse from a reprint of the Knockout Collection rocks. This is the difference. Hopefully you guys got something from this. Gradable packs, Knockout Collection, gonna get burned with Darkness Ablaze. Everything's a gamble. D21 Pokeball tins, openable packs. Not the best condition. Let's hope the cards do better. Like, comment, sub, please.